Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Welcome to our second PU Computer Science online classes. In last class, we know some important concept, that is max term, min term, also with example, and also the last thing about our shorthand min term as well as the max term notation by using some of the steps. Now, in today's class, we are going to discuss some concept like our differences between SOP, we know the full form of the SOP, sum of the product, and also POS, product of the sum, and also our definition of the sum of the product, and lastly by using some of the example how we are going to complete some of the products. And we know that canonical expression meaning, that means composed entirely either of min terms or max terms is referred to as canonical expressions. Composed entirely either of min term or max term is referred to as canonical expression, and we know that canonical expression represented in two forms, sum of the product SOP, min term, product of the sum POS, max term. Now first, before going to tell any definition of sum of products, the first differences between SOP and the POS. SOP, sum of the min term. Sum of the min term. Okay. POS, product of the max term. It is a product of max term. Second point. Now, what's the meaning of the min term? The min term is a product of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system. So x and y and z. Maybe the x value is equal to 0, y value is equal to 1, z value is equal to 1. That means where we are using the complementation, complement of x for variable with value 0, take its complement. So this is about the min term. Maybe 1 is there, no any complementation. So result, complement x and y and z. So this is called as the min term. Now about our max term. What do you mean by a max term? The max term is a sum of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system. So example, x plus y plus z, sum of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system. So one example, x value is equal to 1, y value is equal to 0, z value is equal to 0. So where we are going to take the complementation, that means if value of the variable is 1, then take its complementation. So x value, that means that is equal to 1, complement of x, but y and z both are 0. So just only y and z we are going to take. Maybe the z value is equal to 1, then sure we need to take as the complementation of the z. So this is the answer of the min term as well as the max term. Correct, no? So this is the answer for the max term and this is answer of the min term. Now the third one, this symbol of min term, we know that the symbol is the pi or the symbol is the sigma, otherwise the symbol going to use as our sigma small letter m. So this is the symbol of the SOP. SOP is equal to min term. Okay, kya? So we can say that the sigma or sigma small letter m is the symbol of the min term or the SOP. Now the symbol of the max term or the POS. So the symbol is the pi, otherwise pi capital M. Clear this point here? Otherwise we can say as just only capital M. It is also the symbol of the POS, and in our min term the symbol is, we can use as the small letter M also. It is the symbol of the SOP here. And the last thing about, we can say that the difference between SOP and the POS here. So the binary 1 is used or considered to form the SOP. Clear this point here? the binary, it is a very important note, the binary value are 0 and 1, but which value going to take in our SOP? The binary 1, clear, is considered to form the, is used or considered to form the SOP, but in case of our POS, the binary 0, okay, the binary 0 is considered to form the POS. So clear this point here. So this is the difference between our first SOP and to the POS. So the first difference is the sum of the min term, the POS product of the max term, and we know the meaning of the min term is a product of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system. The max term meaning is the sum of all the literals with or without the bar within the logic system here, and in our SOP the symbol is the our sigma or sigma small letter M is going to use, but in our POS the pi or pi capital M symbol going to use for our POS. And lastly, it is very important note for our SOP as well as the POS to form the SOP and the POS. In our SOP, binary 1 is used or considered to form the SOP, but in our POS, binary 0 is considered to form the POS here. Now, let's next thing about why, because we know that in our canonical expression, the canonical expression can be represented in our two forms. The first one is the sum of the products here, and second one is the product of the sums, correct? Now the product of the sums. Now let's the first point, that is the sum of the product, and we know that the short form of the sum of the product is the SOP. The full form is the sum of the products, and this symbol, that is the sigma or sigma small letter M. Now first thing, before going to tell the definition of the sum of the product, so a logical expression, the logical expressions are x plus y plus z, correct? No, yeah. So we can say that the logical expressions in this case here are derived from two sets of, in our logical, when you are going to form the logical expression, sure we need the input as well as the output here. Why? Because to get the output, first of all we need to input the values here, maybe by using two variables, maybe sometime by using three variables, or sometime by using our four variables. So the first, the logical expression can be constructed or derived from two sets. The first one is about the various possible input values, how we constructing the logical expression. The first one by using various possible input values here, and also the desired output value for each of the input combination. So we need, first of all we are going to construct any logical expression. The first point here, first of all we need the possible input value, maybe two variable, two input variable, three input variable, four input variable. So the various possible input values, and second one is the desired output values for each of the, depend on the input we are going to get the desired output values here. So the desired output value for each of the input combination. Definition of the SOP. Definition of the SOP. In this case, we can say, we know the full form SOP, sum of the product. So when Boolean expression is represented as purely as sum of the min terms, when Boolean expression represented purely as sum of the min terms is said to be in canonical SOP form. Clear this point? Is said that it is an canonical, or it is our canonical. So this is the definition about our SOP. We know that canonical expression may be composed only for min term or maybe for the max term. This is called as or referred to as the canonical expression. Now what I said in our definition of our SOP, so the definition of the SOP, we can say that when Boolean expression is represented purely as some min terms is said to be in canonical SOP form. Now let's, by using one example, I want to tell what I said in definition. For example, if logical expressions has two inputs, so in this example input value are x and y. Clear this point here? In this example, x and y are the input. So the logical expression has two input and output z. So z is the output. Clear this point here? X and y inputs, the various possible input values, and the desired output value, the output is the z. So the relation between input and output are, first of all, the x values 0, 0, 1, 1. We know that two variables, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 2, that is equal to 4 rows, and in our 4 rows, how we are going to take the value? 2, 0, 2, 1. Second column value 0, 1, 0, 1. Correct, no? Kya? Now, I said this is the output column. So output column means we can say that how we are going to form the SOP. So we know that in differences, I already explained in differences, the binary 1 is considered to form the SOP. Clear this point here? I want to form the SOP. So just only in result, it is not necessary just only in first column you should take the value as 1 here. In any column you can take the value, but just only wherever the value 1 is there, such value we need to take to form the SOP. Clear this point here? So in our first column, I taken the value as the 1, in third column and in our fourth column. Clear this point here? Fourth column. So before going to form the SOP, now we know the meaning of the main term and what about the value of the 0. So I am going to construct the one more column. The name of the column is called as the product terms. Okay, the product. So here totally 4 columns are there in this example. The first column x, y. So both are called as the input values. So 2 variables are there. That means 2 to the power of 2, that is equal to 4 rows. So the value 2021, y column value 0101, and this is just only for simple. I used the value in place of the input value. Anywhere we can use the one value. So sometime we will get in question only where we need to take the value as 1. Clear this point? But here just only in simple example, I used the value 1, 1, 1 in 3 places here. Now I am going to complete the product terms column. So 0 value is there. Okay, this 0 value is there. So complement of x and complement of y. Later next one is I want to take the second column, that is our, we can say that about our complement of x and y, 1 is there. So just only the y I am going to take here, and later next one is the third column. In our third column, that means we can say that x, and later 0 value is there, complement of y, and lastly our 1, 1 column, that means no any complementation. So how I constructed the product forms, that means wherever the value 0 or for variable with value 0, then take its complementation. So this is about our main term. So 0, 0 complement of x and complement of y, 0, 1 complement of x, y, okay, 1, 0 x complement of y, 1, 1 no any complementation. We know that 0 value, maybe it is value 0 is that, then only we are going to take the complementation. Okay, now I am going to form the SOP. So we know that the SOP going to form wherever the result 1 is there. So such one going to form, such value going to take to form the SOP here. So complement of x and complement of y plus x complement of y, okay, plus, and lastly, so this is the answer of the sum of the product to form. So we can say that means here we can say as the binary 1 is used or considered to form the SOP. So the final result is the complement x and complement of y plus x and complement of y plus xy. After completing first example, now let's our next second example of the SOP, this sum of the product. So we know that x value is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. Should write the output as, or should take the output that is equal to 1. Second, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, z is equal to 0, the output that is equal to 1. x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z value is equal to 1, should take the output as the 1, and in rest of the place the output that is the 0. So now we know that three variables are there, the variables name x, y, z, and also we need to take one more column, that is for the output, last column for our product terms, that is equal or call as the min term. Okay, the product terms, that is equal to the min term. Now I am going to complete by using some of the columns x, y, z, all are called as the input values. So three variables are there, three variables means sure we need to take the table. The table is the octal table, and in octal table the 4041. So in first column 4041, okay, 41. In second column 2021, 2021, and later in next column 0101, 01, like that we need to fill up the column till 0 to 7, 8. And now in our output, so where we need to take the output as the 1 in place of 100. So the that is called as 100. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th. In fourth place the value is 100. So 1 it's there in x column, 0 it's there in y column, and z is there in our 0 is there in our z column. That means I am going to take the value as the 1. Okay. Now we completed the first column values, and later next one 0, 1, 0. So 0, 1, 0, the 0, 1, 0, the value is the 0, 1, 0. That means our 0, 1, 2. In second column, clear this point here. So 0, 1, 0. So 0, the x value is equal to 0, y value is equal to 1, z value is equal to 0. That means I am going to take the output as the 1, okay, in such column. And later next one, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z value is equal to 1. So that means 0, 0, 1. So we need to search the value. So 0, 0, 1. So it's there in our first column. Clear this point here. In our first column 0, 0, 1. That means I am going to take the value that is equal to output is equal to 1, and in rest of the place the value that is equal to the 0. The value that is equal to the 0. So clear this point here. So just 100 should take the value output as 1, 0, 1, 0 the output as 1, 0, 0, 1 should take the output as 1. In rest of the place the value should take that is equal to the 0. Now just only to the value the 1, 1, 1 here, correct? No. So before going to form the SOP, now I am going to complete the last column. The name of the column is the product terms. So complement of x and complement of y and complement of z. Okay. So 0, 0 for variable with value 0 take its complementation. So this is the definition of the min term. Okay, kya min term. So 0, 0, 0 that means complement x and complement y and complement z. Later next one 0, 0, 1. So complement x, complement y and just only the z. Why? Because value is the 0, 0, 1 kya, and later next one 0, 1, 0. So complement x and one value is the y. Later next one complement z. Clear this point here. Later next one 0, 1, 1 the value is that 0, 1, 1 that means complement x and y and z. Y and z. Later next one 1, 0, 0. So x complement y and complement z. Okay. So this value depend on the value. I am going to take the complementation or without complementation to the variable. Now 1, 0, 1. Okay. 1, 0, 1. So x and later next one complementation and later next one is the just only the z here. 1, 1, 0 that means x and y and complement z. Clear this point? 1, 1, 0. So x and y and complement z, and lastly our 1, 1, 1 here is that the 1, 1, 1. So x and y and z, no any complementation to any variable. So this is called as the product terms here. Now lastly how to form the SOP. We know that that means the SOP, the binary 1 is considered to form the SOP. So this later next one, this value I need to take, and later next one, the wherever the value 1 is there in output, such value I am going to take to form the SOP. So first value is that is equal to complement x and y, complement y, sorry, and z plus, okay, complement x and complement y and z. Later next one is the complement x, y and z here, plus lastly the x and complement y and complement z. So this is the answer, the SOP form. That means finally we can say that adding all the terms for which the output is 1 to form the SOP, we will get the SOP. Clear this point here? So lastly, adding all the terms for which the output is 1 to get SOP. So the SOP x and complement y and z plus complement x and y and z plus x complement y and complement z. Next thing, derived canonical SOP expression from truth table. Derive canonical SOP expression from truth table. Now first of all, let's all those steps we are going to learn about our derived canonical SOP expression from truth table, and laterwards we are going to complete by using these steps. We are going to complete the program or the problem about our write the SOP expression from the truth table. So the first one, for a given expression, prepare truth table. For all the possible combination of inputs, first step, step 1, for a given expression, prepare truth table for all possible combinations of inputs. Second, step 2, add a new column for minterms and list the minterms for all the combinations. Step 3, add all the minterms for which there is output 1. This gives you the desired canonical expression. Now let's, by using all those steps, we are going to solve one problem, that is our canonical SOP expression from truth table. The question is the write SOP expression from truth table output or the variable ABC, that is equal to, we know that the sigma, that means this sigma symbol is going to use in our minterm, and the value 0357. Now three variables are there, A, B, C. I already taken the input value for three variables. Three variables means 2 to the power of 3, that is equal to 8 rows. 2 to the power of 3, that is equal to the 8 rows. So 40, 41, 20, 21, 20, 21. Last column 01, 01, 01, 01. Okay, 0 to 7, that is equal to 8. We completed by using the input values. Now in which place I am going to take? Just for your easy method, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is the 5th column, 6th column and the 7th column. Okay. So, to write here in our side. Just only to know which is our 0, 0th column. Get here. Now, in place of 0, I am going to use the value as 1. Why? Because it is a SOP. So, binary 1 is used or considered to form the SOP. In place of third, I am going to use the value as 1. In place of 5, I am using the value as 1. In place of last, that is equal to 7, I am using the value as 1. In rest of the place, the value that is equal to the 0. So, just only to show, this is our SOP form value. I am using in square bracket. Okay. Now I am going to use the minterm product terms, that is equal to the minterm. We know that how we are using complement x, complement y, complement z. Second one is the complement x, complement y and z. The third one is the complement x, y complement z, okay, and complement x, y and z. So like that we are going to complete. Now 1 0 0, that means x complement y complement z. You know about this one. That means for variable with value 0, take its complement, okay. Maybe the value is 1, no any complementation to the variable. Now later next one, 1 0 1. So x complement y and just only the z, and lastly 1 1 0, that is x y complement z, okay, the complement z, and for last no any complementation, everywhere the value is the 1 only, so no any complementation x and y and z here. Now to form, we know that adding all the terms for which the output is 1 to get the desired canonical expression value or the SOP form. So SOP is equal to that is the complement x complement y complement z plus, later next one is complement x y z plus, and later next one is about our x and complement y and z, and final thing about our x y z, okay. So x y z, so this is the answer. So the SOP answer is the complement x and complement y and complement z plus complement x and y and z plus x and complement y and z plus x and y and z. So this is about the answer or the SOP forming ABC. We know that F, that means 0357. In place of 0357 we need to take the output as the 1. The SOP binary 1 is used or considered to form the SOP. Now I am going to complete the column that is equal to the product terms, or we can say as the main term. So how I am using complement A, complement B, complement C, okay. The complement A, complement B and C. Later next one complement A, B and complement C. Later next one complement A, B and C. Later next one about our A, complement B and complement C, and later 101. So A complement B and complement A complement B and C, 110, that is the A, B and complement C, and later 111, that means our A complement A and B and C. So we know that means here we can say the binary 1 is considered to form the SOP. So I am going to form the SOP by using the values. So adding all the terms for which the output is 1. Okay. So the SOP is the complement A, complement B, complement C plus later next complement A, B, C plus complement B, C plus A and B and C. So this is the answer of the SOP. The answer is the complement A and complement B and complement C plus complement A and B and C plus A and complement B and C plus A and B and C. The canonical SOP expression from truth table, we know all those steps we need to follow to complete the SOP expression. Now the question is the write SOP expression from truth table, and ABC 3 variables are there, and we need to find out, we need to form the SOP by using the value 0, 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this 0, 1, 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, and we know that this is the symbol and the symbol the symbol of the main term. The symbol is the our sigma m, small letter m, or just only the m is called as the SOP symbol. Now here 3 variables are there. So 3 variables means 2 to the power of 3, that is equal to 8 rows. In first column 4041, in second column 2021 20, in third column 010101. Correct now? And later after that, now where I am going to take the value as 1. So in place of 0 the value is 1, and later in place of 1 the value is 1, place of 4 the value is 1, in place of 5 the value 1, and later next one place of 6 the value is the 1, in rest of the place the value 0. The value 0. So wherever we taken the value as 1, we need to show in square bracket. Okay. So this is, and we know that how we are going to complete the next column. The column name is the product terms, also called as the minterm. For variable with value 0, take its complement. So in starting 3 columns also 0 0 0. So complement A and complement B and complement C. Later 0 0 1, that is complement A and complement B, C. Next 0 1 0, complement A and B and complement C. 0 1 1, complement A and B and C. 1 0 0, A and complement B and complement C. A complement B and C. 1 1 0, A and B and complement C. 1 1 1, A and B and C. We know that about this one. So this is the product terms or the min term. Now I want to form the SOP. So I am going to take the values. The value is the SOP is equal to complement A and complement B, complement C. Complement A, complement B, C plus later next one A, complement B and complement C plus later next one A, complement B and C, and later next one is the, we can say A and B and complement C. So this is the SOP. Clear this point here. So add all the min term for which there is output 1. This give you the desired canonical expression. So the SOP forming or the last result is the complement A and complement B and complement C plus complement A and complement B and C plus A and complement B and complement C plus A and complement B and C plus A and B and complement C. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.